Hi everyone, I am Alicia and today I'm going to channel a guidance, a message for you watching this video specifically, and let me know if it resonates. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna focus, I'm gonna center. I saw a book. I saw that a book is opening. You're opening a book. You're looking for an answer in a book, an answer to something. I think you're trying to improve your knowledge on something, but there's something very specific you're looking for. So maybe you're like working on personal development or spiritual development, and there's something you're looking for and you're trying to educate yourself on that. Well, what I'm seeing is that there is a specific question that you have. You need an answer to a specific question. You're trying to get a message from somebody or from somewhere, and you're looking in these books for the answer. And I feel like it's highly spiritual. It's almost like metaphysical. It's this type of knowledge or quest. And I see that you're gonna find your answer in this book, but this answer is not something that you're ignoring at the moment. I think you already have the answer inside of you, but you just need to have a confirmation or to have this knowledge mirrored. Sorry for my English. From another source of knowledge. So you just want your knowledge to be mirroring by something else and confirmed. It's not necessarily I think the book can be literal. I think it can also be a person. It could just be a YouTube video. It can be my video. Maybe that's it. So let's go a little bit deeper into what messages you should hear. You could hear right now for your highest good. There's something that you have done or something you're doing, and you're like, it's too late. It's too late. Something you're telling yourself, it's too late, with like this type of attitude, like, I messed up a little bit, it's too late. It's almost like you're catching up with something and you think it's too late, but it's actually the exact right timing. You're expecting a lot of it's too late. I'm joining this group, and I'm like a little bit back, how do you say, behind everyone. But but you're much more ahead than everyone. But because of your your conditioning, that it's not a conditioning. You just have like this belief system that you're not on timing, and because you're not on timing, you're gonna be behind the others. But actually, no, you arrive at the exact same time. And I think what you have channeled and acquired and your growth leads you to arrive at this exact timing, and will give you so much speed. And I feel like I'm talking to people who are really avant-garde. Like there's something, but you're also like, you're like very self-aware. Sometimes a little too much. It can be a little bit too much, like you're criticize yourself a little bit, or you judge yourself a little bit too hard. But I feel like this is behind you. I think you're like transitioning from that. You're like going towards more self-love and surrender, and like surprising yourself, and you love all these surprises. You love what you're becoming, basically. A lot of you are in a bubble. I just see you with a book. So there's something you're educating yourself on, or there's something you're researching, there's something you're like looking for, and it has to do with knowledge or an answer or something that you want to be revealed to you. And you're in a bubble. You're like, yeah, okay. This is very, sorry. I saw the movie while I was talking. Sorry. Yeah. So I saw you in this bubble, and I saw you leaving the world towards the sky in this bubble, and like you're in your book and you're like trying to look for the answer, and then the bubble float in the air, and when the bubble is high enough, it just pop, boo, and you're in the sky above the rest, above the world. That's crazy. Yeah, that's basically what I just saw. And so because you're in this bubble, you're like not really aware, or you're not really seeing, although you might be feeling because you feel the height, but you're not really seeing where you are and how high you are and how high you've reached. There's a lot of things that you're not aware of. Let me focus. Um, um, you have been focusing on very simple pleasure. I think you have been, as you're searching for this answer, you also started to be more in the body. And I saw you eating like a strawberry, a raspberry, and you're like, really, this is so good. I'm so glad I get to eat such amazing fruits, like such quality fruits. Yeah, just to say, just as I say that, I saw a baby ladybug. I don't know why there's several baby ladybugs in my office. I don't know. You know, ladybug is like a luck, and it's a baby, you know? So I don't know. There's something that is growing. There's a luck growing, an opportunity growing. Yeah. I see that some of you are like, you're talking about something, you're opening up about this general idea, what I just channeled for you, to your parents or to someone who's considered as you consider as your pillar. Like they always listen to you, listen to your, you really like, you're really intellectually active, yeah, mentally active, and so you communicate a lot, and so you always open up. Maybe sometimes you overshare. I think that it's no longer the case, but it's almost like you might have noticed that since the last few days, the last few weeks, you have been almost like meeting a wall when you're opening yourself up to people that used to be your pillars when you had doubts or something. And so they are no longer vibing, or you're no longer getting what you want from this conversation because you're meeting a wall, in the sense that it doesn't resonate to the person you're confessing to, the person you're opening up towards, to, sorry, with, I don't know, grammar, you know. There's something like this. And I'm just hearing that your heart is widening and widening and widening, and it's taking more space, and it's swallowing the external people, things, elements, habits that you needed before to feel good. And so the opening of the heart is slowly eating up and neutralizing many things in your life that no longer served you. And it's not cutting, it's different. It's just like there's something you needed to take outsource. You need to outsource before, and now it's no longer the case. You can, as your heart is expanding, and I'm quite sure you're feeling it. I'm quite sure you're really feeling it, because it's really awkward. It's like it's so deep and intense, and it's so much. You're really noticing this time that there's something really going on with your heart opening. It's very striking. So I'm gonna ask my guides, for all the people watching this video, for something also tangible, some events. There's something you're waiting for, you're not sure of, and there's something, it's almost like you're telling yourself, I need to wait until I receive the signal, the green light. And also part of you is like, should I wait? Is that the right thing to wait? Should I do something about it? And the message is that your intuition is correct. You need to wait for the green signal, the green light, the signal. And you're gonna receive some type of message. It's not like a discussion you're supposed to have with somebody you know about. You already know. It's more like something more surprising, something that come out of nowhere. And for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, it's going to be, for example, I'm seeing like some precise example. You submitted paperwork for a situation that you would like to benefit from. It can be many different things, tax return or applying for a visa, whatever. And so you're expecting this process to be very long. You're expecting maybe obstacles or I think it's more in the sense of time, like you're expecting it to be processed in a very long time. And actually, you're gonna get the yes very, very quickly. It can also be like a job offer, like you applied and you applied 15 times or more than that. And like usually people take 2 weeks to come back to you and they're actually going to answer to you tomorrow and you're going to be like, whoa. And it's going to be very positive or something. This type of energy. And this channel messages is really for you right now. It's like for your next, for this week, the coming days. It's not exactly happening today, but it's happening maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, something like this. Yeah, something like that. Okay, let me have a look. There's something about money. There's money involved in this situation for sure. And I'm getting like siblings, something around siblings. It's like there's siblings of you or someone in your family getting closer to you. It's almost like they're sensing that you're like going towards a new direction, embodying somebody new or a new character or something. And so they are they never really opened about their own process, their own journey, but they are going through something similar, but you're maybe a little bit more like ahead in advance. It's a little bit more expressed and embodied on your side. And they're coming closer to you because they see that you're doing this. So it's like a family member that you're going to vibe together even more. And I feel like it can be like siblings or cousins or something like that. And I feel like in this specific situation, you might not have talked to each other for some time or really surface level, and like you're going towards a much deeper connection with this relationship with this person, which is a family member. I really see it as a family member. Let me have a look. There's a plan, there's a project, there's something that you have been planning. There's something you're planning, but you want to keep it open, you want to welcome and to receive, but you have planned something. And I feel like this plan is going to manifest to you very, very soon, but in a complete different form that you imagine. But it still is what you asked for, you know? And it's super exciting. It's very, very exciting for that reason. I'm having goosebumps. It's gonna be, you're gonna be like super happy. You're like, yeah, I'm happy, but also a bit shocked. Like, whoa, this is much bigger. This is much bigger than I thought. It's gonna be so exciting. Again, you're gonna have this childlike emotion, but also a little bit like you're gonna be a bit nervous about it, something like that. It's quite funny. It's quite nice. It feels really good. It feels like the moment you're like having this news, or like you're confronted to this beautiful, fun, exciting reality. It's like you're being kicked in the butt into space. Like a rocket. Like and it's like, I don't know, I'm feeling this emotion, and it's very, very cool. It's very, very cool. Right. You're gonna take time, you're gonna take your sweet moment, your sweet time to share about this, because you will really need to like integrate it first, which is not in your habits at all. Yeah. And you know what? I was asking, like, is there anything else? And I just heard, enjoy. All right. Please let me know if that resonates. You can like, you can subscribe, you can leave a comment or hype the video. And yeah, I post almost daily, depends, messages via my shorts or longer video. Yeah, I hope this is helpful to you, and I thank you very much for your time watching my little video. Bye!